Yo, what's going on, guys? EmSwizzle here, and today I'll be talking about what and where is the April Fool's Day event for Animal Crossing New Horizons. So, as we all know, we did not see the good old April Fool's Day event in any of the updates recently, and honestly, I'm not too sure as to why that actually is. We will be looking a little bit further into that today. So, just to give you some background on the event, April Fool's Day has always been somewhat celebrated in the Animal Crossing games, and it was a bit of a shocker that we did not get it last April Fool's Day for New Horizons, and the fact that we are not getting it this year for New Horizons. It really surprises me. Now, the main mastermind of this April Fool's event is Blanca, who is a faceless cat, and I actually did not know this until today. The reason Blanca is faceless is apparently because she loves spaghetti, and she got some on her face and wiped it off too hard to the point where she wiped her face off. It doesn't make any sense, but I guess that's the story I was told. But yeah, Blanca is a pretty cool character and has showed up in every single Animal Crossing game to date, and I was kind of hoping for a trailer revealing her this week, but it seems that is something that we are not going to get. As I'm writing the script in bed at 2:47 a.m. on April Fool's Day, yeah, changes seem unlikely, but anyways, without further ado, let's get right into what and where is April Fool's Day for Animal Crossing New Horizons. So to get into what April Fool's Day is, well, I'm sure a lot of you guys know what it is. It's basically where you trick your friends with a little prank or joke, and believe me, I've already been tricked twice today, and it's been almost 3 hours of April Fool's Day. So obviously, since Animal Crossing celebrates holidays, this one is no different. Like I had mentioned earlier, Blanca the Faceless Cat is the mastermind behind the event, and she appears in every single game except for New Horizons. But the game is still getting updates, so it's not too late for her to appear. It would just have to be next year since there's no sign up for this year. Again, not sure why Nintendo, 1, did not add her in this year, 2, add her in last year, or 3, add her in and all the other NPCs before the game even released. I mean, the game was already delayed from 2019 to 2020. You couldn't delay it some more to add in everything that you were missing? Obviously, the updates are just to keep us constantly playing, but I honestly hate it. I wouldn't usually hate it, but it's just the fact that we hardly ever get trailers anymore. The last trailer was February for the Sanrio update. Now it is officially April, and I better see something spicy this month. Alright, so now we can get into what April Fool's Day was like on the GameCube, aka the first Animal Crossing game, aka the Butsu no Mori, aka... So on the GameCube version of Animal Crossing, you would see Tortimer, and he would give you a super cool software called Super Tortimer, which was a fake NES game, and while you got fooled by that, the other residents in your town will try and trick you verbally when you first speak to them on April Fool's Day. Also, the NPCs may end up lying to you, such as Blather saying that he's an alien. Yep, it is true, he does say that, or Sable saying that Tom Nook is selling bikinis. Yep, also, very true, she does say that. Some villagers pull off their prank successfully, while others cannot resist laughing. Everyone's different, but I'm excited to play it for myself today. Now, as for Animal Crossing Wild World on the DS, if you know anything about this game, you would know that it does not include events like Toy Day or Halloween and things like that. So April Fool's is pretty similar. You can still see Blanca in Wild World, but there is no event. Literally, the only sort of festivity that you get is you getting a letter from your parents in the mail with a joke written. Yeah, there isn't really much to it, but I guess that counts for something. I would love a full event from Wild World, but the game barely celebrated anything. Next, we will be covering Animal Crossing City Folk, and now this is actually one of my favorite Animal Crossing games, probably top 3. I love the music and everything, but that is not the point. In City Folk, you get pranked pretty bad. When you first log onto the game, you will receive a furniture leaf, which obviously shows that it is a piece of furniture, but when you place the item, it's literally just a leaf as a piece of furniture, tricking you into thinking it's actual furniture. Man, whoever thought that you would be fooled by a Nintendo Wii? I certainly did not think so, but that is certainly a funny joke that they would play on you. Once again, there was not an actual event for that day, but it is pretty funny how they trick you. Now, as for the most recent April Fool's event, we have Animal Crossing New Leaf. When you first log onto the game, Blanca can be seen by the town tree and plaza. She talks to you a bit and wishes you a happy April Fool's Day, then she disappears. And where does she disappear to, you might ask? Into a random villager's house. Yep, it tends to be the first house that you walk into. Blanca is in there as well. Although it does not seem like Blanca, as she makes herself identical to the town resident. And you have to go back and forth reading dialogue until you can spot the imposter. If you spot the real villager, Blanca will relocate and disappear to another villager's house. And while you're left with the real villager, they will actually give you their photo. No matter what your relationship is with this villager, they will give you their photo regardless. Man, I wish it was that easy in New Horizons. I do not remember playing this event, but I'm excited to play it today. And if you guys have New Leaf or any other old titles for Animal Crossing, you guys should definitely play today on April Fool's Day. Now that we have covered all the old games, we still have one last to cover, and that is New Horizons. So, in New Horizons, the only sign of April Fool's Day that we have is the whoopee cushion and Nook shopping. But other than that, we have no sign of the April Fool's event returning to the game. Hopefully, we see this event sooner than later, but at this point in time, no one has a clue as to when or if this will ever return. So when it gets to where the event is, the answer to that is, who knows? Maybe it's not a big deal and Nintendo is working on it. Or maybe Blanca has a new job or new opportunity somewhere else, and she's coming to the game, just not now. This is something that we have to wait and see for, but I hope that we get her some way and somehow. So guys, that is all for the video today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe. I post Animal Crossing content every single day, and make sure to check out all the links in the description, and also look into becoming a member. Being a member gets you a shout out coming up in a few seconds, and a ton of awesome perks. So hit that join button and see for yourself, and comment down below what you guys think about Blanca not being in New Horizons. I'm interested to see what you guys think, and with that being said, no one get tricked today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Peace.
I cut her off when I say that we're done, but I say that we're done every day. Don't want me back, but you keeping me rough. Can you tell me what you want from me? You was so 50, is you really with me? Cause I can be gone in a day. What do you want from me? What do you want from me?